50 Cent recalls the first time he was on tour with Master P. And this is a hilarious story. I love doing stories on artists and the things they went through to get to the top. And this is one of them. He recalls Master P being kind of slick. Let's take a listen to this clip and I'll come back with my commentary.
Give me the money for the 8 shows, right? We did 4 of them. He said, oh man, something happened. We got to have to take a break. We'll just come back and do the other 4 later. When I came back to do the other 4, I had already sold 2 million records.
Yeah, man, today's price, huh?
I came back, he had already paid me, so I had to do the shows. But
He put them last 4s together around you.
He knew, big. He was like, yo, look, he came, he's like, this motherfucker on fire. This is gonna go off. And he said, yo, so he paid for the 8 shows. We did 4 of them, and then he was like, yo, man, it's happening. It's a problem. You know, we're gonna take a break, and then we come back for the last 4. You know, you already got paid, so don't worry. We'll do the.
And you said by that time.
By the time I came back to do the last 4, I was already double platinum. I was like, yo. The first time I went on a tour, it was with Master P.
Wow.
Now that was a funny story. To be honest with you, that shows you the level of intelligence Master P always had. For people who are not familiar with Master P, he is a rapper, CEO of No Limit Records. They put out a lot of hits, such as artists like Mystical, even Snoop Dogg, and a host of other guys. Y'all look Master P up. But at one time, Master P had one of the best distribution deals, and he had one of the biggest labels in the South coming from Louisiana. Now, this is telling of how smart he was for him to realize that 50 was on his way up and probably was going to do some big numbers. And I don't blame him. I'd be the same way. I'd be like, yo, hey, let's take a break. 50 said he came back and he was double platinum, which was a totally dope strategy. P paid him and everything. Like, that's the type of wisdom you have to have, the kind of foresight you have to have when you're a CEO. And sometimes I think people think it's easy to be a CEO and an artist. It's not easy at all. Just coming from experience in the field. But I think 50 Cent had met his match when it came to Master P. And the fact that P knew ahead of time how to maneuver that situation. And if these younger guys would pay attention to people like Master P and 50 Cent, I think the rap would be at a better state. I don't mind the state that it's in right now, but it could be better. We could have more bosses. We could have more artists, higher quality music out. And, you know, it goes to show you, man, when you're doing these shows, when you're linking up with different artists, man, pay attention to that artist. And you never know, the artist you're working with might be the one that ends up going double platinum, like 50 Cent. And Master P was just always on top of it. Even though now I think people look at Master P as more of a businessman than a rapper or a label owner. Like I said, No Limit was hot at one time. No Limit rivaled Cash Money at the time. But, you know, sometimes, you know, when you're giving so much, it's easy to lose sight and lose money off the things that you're doing. Because I know P did the same thing 50 did. He made a lot of business moves. A lot of those for P, though, didn't work out as well because when you're paying a lot of people, man, you still got to money still has to be flowing. It has to be a positive net coming in. And I think that's where P fell off. He had a lot of movies and business ideas and a lot more artists he was messing with, but it just didn't fan out the way it did for 50 and people like Dr. Dre and things like that. But I think overall, man, this is a crazy, crazy story. I don't blame Master P at all. I'd have been in that same zone and that same frame of thinking. But let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think 50 actually met his match and intelligence level? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More content is on the way. Peace.